Small Steps, Big Stories is our story making and storytelling project for local little children and their families. This year we gathered 130 new stories from children at Westminster Academy and Thames Academy, as well as from families in our local libraries. Artist Sarah Argent went into schools and libraries with her suitcase full of stories. She filled it with curious objects for the children, like a mouse, an ice cream, a bunch of tiny keys, a ballerina, and a sparkly spider. Not a real one. Children were invited to take an object they liked and then make up a story about it. They shared it with Sarah, who wrote it down in their words and read it back to them.
The spider is sitting on the couch, the teacher's couch. She says, "Why are you on the couch?" "I'm going to open the door." "Do you want to pretend to open the door?"
Everyone listened with pride to theirs and everyone else's stories.
Really different because they have different food.
The teachers were really proud of the stories they made up and how they explained them to each other and Sarah.
It was really exciting actually to be part of the project. It was something we'd never actually done before. Luckily enough for me, I'd taken the class up with me from reception. So I knew that they were very creative anyway, the children, very imaginative. So this fed really well into what the children's interests were.
They learned lots of great listening and speaking skills, as well as being very creative story makers and storytellers.
From this project, we've then been able to develop those storytelling skills, and they've been transferred into the classroom.
Another artist called Lisa Wigham came to visit the children with Sarah. She helped them to create drawings that showed what their story was about. The children were wonderful artists. There are so many magical stories that we have made 2 collections. Inside, stories from all of the children in their own words and their artwork are included. We are incredibly proud of their work, and some of the teachers have created their own story boxes so they can carry on working this way.
I created a little box myself similar, and then they would get the things out of the box and do a similar thing like they did with you, so it was really lovely for them to be doing that.
We have been so inspired by the children that we are creating a new story trail inside the Grand Theatre, featuring some of the characters from their stories. Congratulations to all our junior story makers and storytellers, who may have small steps but have big stories to tell us all.